Yo, good morning, Jermaine, another day, another dollar. I don't usually do this, but this morning I believe I am going to leave my bike at BART all the way to the city and use Scoot to get around for today. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. Let's go get this party started. Just left my bike there. Cross my fingers when I come back I still have a bike. Already in the city without a bike, it's like super easy. I can just jump on the first train. I can sit down, you know, do normal stuff that I don't get to do when I have the bike. And I just went online with Caviar. I'm gonna wait till I accept a delivery on Caviar before I rent the Scoot. I usually always do that. Who knows, maybe I would rent the Scoot and then wait 30 minutes for a Caviar job, and then I would just be paying extra for those 30 minutes. But actually, I wanted to talk about the pricing on Scoot. If I'm not mistaken, Scoot is like $4 an hour. But if you are a carrier, you get special deals where you can rent it for $18 for 12 hours. So it only really makes sense if you want to work more than, I guess, 10 hours in a day. Vlogging at the red light. Yep. On the way to pick up the first Caviar order. Let go. Just finished that delivery. Oh my gosh, I forgot how easy it is to do deliveries with Scoot. I mean, you can just get through a block so much faster than cycling. Check out this view. Ooh, wow. I like this one. Huh, I've been here before. I've definitely, I remember I was here recently. I was higher because I was looking down on this balcony. Look at the Bay Bridge and everyone walking down there. Yeah, but anyway, with the Scoot, gosh, it makes these deliveries so much easier. Wow, the elevator's waiting on me. What more can I ask for? Off on the next pickup. This one is going like 2-3 blocks away, and I've already accepted the next order, which is going like halfway across town. Yeah, Scoot's making it really easy once again. Man, this order is going on the other side of the city. You want to see this big hill I'm about to go up? Check it out. So glad I'm not on a bike. All right, now I had a delivery going all the way from downtown to like Pacific Heights, and my idea was to pick up an order in that area that wanted to go all the way back downtown. So it wasn't a lot of orders popping up, so it was another order picking up like on like the opposite side. Yeah, but this one's going all the way back downtown, so I'll ride this one back down, and I'll have to switch out the Scoot because I think I have like 4 miles left, and that's just enough miles to get me back downtown. Let's finish that order off. Now I gotta tell y'all about this last order. This last order was to the courthouse, and no problems with that at all, except you have to like go through this like crazy metal detector. So, you know, honestly, I didn't have anything in my backpack that would prevent me from going through the metal detector, but I just didn't want to go through all of that. What if I would have, you know, brought my Beretta with me to work today? I would have problems at that drop-off location, but that's really not the case. I'm just blabbing right now. Please, YouTube, remind me, never do this again without Scoot. Gosh, it makes it so much easier. All right, with this delivery, I gotta go up to the 17th floor and then get off this elevator and then go get on another elevator and go up one more floor to the 18th floor. This is an old school elevator, man. Whoa, that's a big drop. Crap, that scared me. I haven't vlogged in a minute. I have been just rocking and rolling all day. I can't remember how many deliveries I've done. It's got to be close to 20 by now. Or maybe 15, probably not quite 20. But yeah, today's been a pretty awesome day. About to get out of this elevator. Get ready to call it a night. That's all she wrote today. I sure hope my bike's at West Oakland BART. I left it there earlier today. I don't know, I'm sure it'll be there, but every now and then I kind of freak out when I leave my bike for like, you know, more than 5 hours at a time. Back at the house now. I'm just sitting in my spot. I got the lights off there. That's why I'm so dark. But I am just eating on some food here. Now, this is just beans and rice, nothing glamorous. But when I was still in the city, my girlfriend told me, oh, we're making tacos. All the roommates, we're getting together, we're making tacos. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, because usually whenever they say they're getting ready making food, that really does not include me because I'm vegan. So I'm like, yeah, yeah. And then my girlfriend's like, oh, well, I'll make you some tofu. And I'm like, okay, all right, that sounds cool. I'm down with that. I get home, they're all eating, like literally they just started eating. And as I'm walking in, my girlfriend's like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't make you tofu. And I'm like, oh, that's totally fine. So I walk in there and there's like literally beans and rice left over. And my girlfriend's like, oh, there's so much vegan food for you. There's beans and rice, and there's cheese, which is not vegan. And there's this and that. And I'm like, oh man, I'm just stuck with these beans and rice right now. If I would have known that, I would have just got like falafels out in the city, and then I would have already eaten when I came home. But now I'm just gonna have this, and I don't know. It's still good. I mean, I'm not really complaining. Just had my hopes on something different for dinner. That's all. Today was definitely a good delivery day for a Tuesday. You know, earlier this morning I was crossing my fingers thinking, hey, how could today go? How could today go? But today ended up being a pretty good day. I did a bunch of Caviar, turned Postmates on for a little bit, turned DoorDash on for a little bit, just did a whole bunch of stuff. And I don't know. I can't wait to do all this over again tomorrow. This vlog's hella short because today was like cold outside, and you know, when it's cold and windy, it's a little bit harder for me to pull the camera out and vlog. And also when it's like really windy, it's really hard to vlog because the only thing you guys would hear is something like that's the only thing you would be able to hear on the camera. So it's a little bit tough for me to vlog. And I don't know, today was just one of those days. I was just moving and shaking, and I had to remind myself, like, pull the camera out, pull the camera out, pull the camera out. But tomorrow I'll definitely like keep the camera out more. I forgot my GoPro. So I would have took my GoPro, I would have got really awesome footage, but there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow's vlog should have some GoPro footage in there, some GoPro footage in there. So back to Caviar. So I was online today about, I want to say about 8 hours. And I'm not going to say how much I made, but like today was a really decent day. Now we do have to subtract Scoot, which was $18, but honestly, the $18 would be nothing because I remember days when I would go out and drive Uber, I would spend like $18 in gas, just in gas, because that day I drove, you know, quite a bit, or I went to the airport like 3 times. And I know you guys are thinking, well, so what? You went to the airport 3 times. But the thing about going to the airport 3 times, so what? It don't really mean you're making money off of that airport ride. For example, minimum airport was $50, and now you can go to the airport, I don't know, it's got to be half that, or at least 20 bucks or something. Like, they've lowered the price so much. But just because you're going a really far distance doesn't mean you're making any money. That's pretty much the bottom line, is what I'm trying to say here. And I don't know, I feel like today was one of those days I actually made money. Some days I go out and do delivery gigs and it just feels like I'm not really making any money. Yeah, I'm still like accepting jobs and I'm still doing deliveries, but it seems like I'm not like, you know, coming out on top. But today was like pretty decent. Today was super smooth. Like, it was one of those days where I felt like, yeah, today was a really good day. Like, I'm glad I went out, and I'm glad I had my apps on. I'm glad I charged my phone the night before. I'm glad I was out just rocking and rolling and doing my thing. I think I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. Get ready to do all this over again tomorrow. So stay tuned tomorrow. Who knows what I'll be doing. I may do something completely different, not involving the city, but we'll have to, you guys will have to stay tuned tomorrow to see what is going on in tomorrow's vlog. But anyway, that's enough for now. I think I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. So thanks a lot for watching. Peace.